Got a little bit of time to digest it. Can you kind of sum up what it means to you personally to accomplish this?
It means a lot. It's it's a long year. It was a long year, but it goes so fast. But it means a lot. I had the loss early in the year, and I never lacked confidence. I always felt I was still the best, but to actually go out and do it, it's nice.
You moved up to 141 this year. Was that a matter of physical need, or was it a choice?
Need. Yeah, I was getting too big for 133. It was really hard to make, and I won't say it affected my performance, but it just affected my body, as a whole, and it just was too much, and I didn't need to. We had a good guy at 33, and Johnny coming in, and so it was it worked well for the team, so it was easy choice.
Did you worry at all about moving up a weight class?
No, I wrestle with guys that are bigger than me every day, and I wrestle with my brother, and he does really well at 141. So I knew it'd be a little different just because guys are a little taller and things are different. But after a couple matches in, I had no worries.
Logan, how did you think the tournament went? Obviously you won, but how did you think you wrestled during the week? The scores were pretty dominant.
Yeah.
You must have felt like you were in a good.
Yeah, I felt good.
Place.
I felt in control the whole time. I didn't get nervous at all, and I felt comfortable every match out there. And I had a simple game plan every single match. Go out there, get a takedown right away, and then ride really hard. And if I can get a turn. But if not, build up a lot of riding time. And every match, that's what I did. So I had a game plan and executed it.
Do you think your experience helped you in this third one?
Yeah, I think so. I was telling my brother on earlier, like I walked onto the stage and stuff, and I was really relaxed. And I was thinking like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. Like this is nice. Like I'm not nervous at all. This is like moments before we shook hands and stuff. So, I think the experience.
Was this right before the final?
Yeah.
You lost to the Penn State wrestler earlier this year. Did you see that as your biggest challenge in the tournament?
I guess maybe, yeah. I was, there was a number 1 seed on the other side. I was seeded number 2 because of the loss. But I knew he'd be a big challenge, and I think it helped me. I wrestled him 2 weeks ago, Big Ten championships too, and I felt confident going into the Big Ten match, and I felt just as confident going into this match.
Is your preparation any different from years past to this year, going up a weight class at all?
No. Like I said, I moved up because I was really big for 133, so I really didn't have to lift too much more. I thought I would have to, but it turned out I was still had to cut a decent amount for 141. So the preparation was the same. I did the same exact conditioning stuff with my coaches before, same sprinting, wrestling, all that stuff. So really, preparation was the same.
How did the thumb affect you at all during the competition?
The only thing that really affected me was my riding ability. It's my left side, so usually I get a deep tight waist or deep half in the claw on my left hand. It was hard for me to dig it in sometimes, but for the most part, it felt pretty good. The adrenaline I got out there, our trainer Will did a great job taping it up. Had a little, I don't even know what you'd call it, like not a wax thing, but something, a little thing to protect it. So it felt good for the most part. So
Cast.
a little small cast on it.
Logan, have you had any time to reflect on the fact that you've won 3 national championships? And is that something? I mean, obviously every kid that comes to wrestle at Ohio State or any major program wants to do that.
Yeah.
But 3, I think you're the first person in Ohio State history to do that.
Not really. I guess it just it's just so fast, and it just the season went so fast, the tournament went so fast. I felt like my finals match was like 3 minutes long. I just felt maybe we didn't go out of bounds that much. I don't know. It just felt like it just went so fast, and so I really haven't had time to kind of just think about it and stuff. But
you said even with maybe some of the struggles at the beginning of the season, your confidence really never wavered.
Yeah.
Where does that stem from? Like, some guys maybe might have kind of capsized their momentum throughout the season, but for you seem to kind of overcome it and keep riding with it.
Yeah, I think it's because I wrestled in a lot of events, and I've lost many times, and I'm not scared of losing. I don't go out there and I'm not worried like what are people going to think if I lose. And I'm not worried about getting tired and stuff. So if I lose, I guess. So yeah, I lose all the time in freestyle in the spring to guys that are good, and sometimes I feel like I should beat him, but I don't always win. I still think I'm better than him. So I lost, and it showed I had a lot of things to work on, and I knew we're the best coaches, I think. So I knew that Coach Ryan and Lou and Jay, they would have me ready, so I wasn't worried.
You gonna be at 141 again next year?
Yeah. Unless Hunter wants to go for one.
Hunter is 49. 49.
Logan, you redshirted your freshman year, right?
Yeah.
Did that teach you anything? Like, did that help you prepare at all for this kind of success? You know, some guys maybe don't want to get redshirted when they get right to college,
Yeah.
but you kind of took that year off and maybe developed.
Yeah. It helped me just get used to, I guess, wrestling like men, I guess. In high school, especially as a small Division III school, it was, I'd wrestle a lot of matches, and I'd get really quick pins, and, guys, just weren't technically and physically there. And, in college, just every match the kid's really good. Every match the kid's 2 to 3 times state champion. So it's, it helped me just get prepared just to, I guess, how to feel.
Was that hard for you? Because I know you were so dominant.
It was, but it wasn't. I got injured, so that so I was out for a long time, and so it was good for me.
What's been the reaction in Monroe, though?
They're pretty excited. It's pretty tight, close community, so they're really, really excited, and we're having a dual meet next year in Norwalk, which is the town I live in, but it's right next to Monroeville, and Monroeville's gym is a little bit too small, so Norwalk, it'll be packed next year. It'll be fun. A lot of fun.
And Norwalk won the basketball championship.
Yeah, they won the basketball state championship too,
Right.
so that was pretty neat.
Do you remember the first person you texted or called after you won it? Or texted or called you?
Yeah,
I guess.
I had a lot of text messages. I started going thanks. I try to reply to everybody. I think probably my mom and dad just said, "Great job, buddy, love you." It's just the same thing they've been saying all weekend. They just tell me to go wrestle hard and have fun out there.
Logan, you said you haven't had a lot of time to think about it, but you love wrestling. Do you have a sense of history that, you're trying to do something more, trying to set a standard in many respects?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, and I think I'm not always vocal with it, but I think my work ethic, that shows it, especially after a Big Ten title, after a lot of tournaments and matches this year. The next day I'll be right back in with Coach Roselli doing sprints and stuff. So
You've accomplished so much here now in your fourth year. Going into your final year, what's going to motivate you to continue to be successful? You've accomplished almost everything there is to accomplish. So what do you use as motivation to keep pressing forward?
Pretty much the thing that I haven't gotten and we haven't gotten yet is a team national title. So that's the thing that's going to push me. I really for the team to do the best, that means I have to do my best with myself and the rest of the team. So that's really going to motivate me, and I'm excited for it.
You've won the national championship 3 times now, which is a rare feat, but you have the opportunity to go for 4. Are you aware of how few people have done that nationwide?
Yeah.
I think it's 3
of
all
them.
time.
Yep. So hopefully I can be number 4.
Now, coming into college, did you think that was even a possibility?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where I thought so, but I never really, really believed it until after my freshman year when I won it, my redshirt freshman year. It's just one of those things that, when I grew up, I wanted to be a 4-time Ohio high school state champion. And then you start wrestling, and then, I won my first title, and it's like, oh, hey, I can do this. I can actually do it. And that's kind of been the same way. I never thought about number 4 until Saturday night, because I was only, number 4 is the next one. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking about it Saturday night.
Logan, you, with that in mind, what do you have to do this year, physically, mentally, to try to achieve that goal? I mean, because it is so rare and so difficult to win one. I mean, What do you have to do now that people are going to be saying, "Whoa, now he's going to be trying to really set history"?
I think that's where people make mistakes is they try to do too much more. And I don't really think I have to do that much more. I think I just have to keep my edge, keep doing what I've been doing, keep listening to my coaches, and I think I'll be okay. I think if I started doing crazy stuff and started thinking way outside the box, I might get in trouble. I mean, I've been successful doing the same things, so I'll listen to my coaches and hopefully be back in a position to win it again.
So what is your schedule? What do you got coming up immediately, and then what is your schedule like through the spring and summer?
I'm going to wrestle in the U.S. Open. I think it's the 21st of April. So today and tomorrow I have off, and then I'll start back up Wednesday. And it's a freestyle tournament, so it's like the Nationals in the United States freestyle. And then I'm going to wrestle in the Beat the Streets event in New York, I think May 7th. I'll be in Times Square, New York. And then the end of May is the World Team Trials. So we'll see how I do with that, and then that'll determine my summer.
So you get 2 days off?
3 days if you count yesterday. That's all right though.
What did you do to celebrate?
Celebrate? We had a little banquet, and then hung out with some of our friends for a little bit in Oklahoma City, and then got a quick little sleep in, and then we went and saw the memorial. Was it from the terrorist bombing? 95 was it?
Mm-hmm.
Saw that early in the morning, and then hopped on a plane back to Columbus. So
What did you eat?
I didn't eat anything right away. Went out to eat last night, Mad Max, but really we just had the banquet. There was no food there. I had Sonic breakfast in the morning. I had breakfast burrito.
All joking aside, and really, it's right back at it for you. It's kind of what the point is, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like you're going to be sitting around for a few weeks talking about, oh, take it easy and eat what you want. And
Yeah.
You're just back at it, right?
Yeah, I'll be right back at it. So, I mean, I'll eat what I want. So, I've been pretty much eating what I want all season. So, I guess I just lighten it down, but I'll be all right.
Logan, this is kind of off topic, but I don't know if you saw Kurt Angle, I think, tweeted it.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
This kid gains 50 more pounds to be a professional wrestler.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What was it like to see that?
That's pretty sweet. I actually, because he didn't, I saw someone retweet it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Someone, recognize people. I think that's great for wrestling. They see the exposure on ESPN. So people who can just turn on ESPN, or if you're at a bar, you're at a restaurant, ESPN's always on. So you see people like that, and it's pretty neat. I saw one of the football linemen yesterday. We went to Chipotle right away after we got back here. He was like, oh yeah, we were at this restaurant, Eddie George's or something like that. Everyone was surrounding the TVs and stuff watching you and Nick. So that's pretty cool.
When you walk around campus, do people, with football guys and basketball guys, really recognizable, their faces are exposed constantly. As a wrestler, maybe kids in your class don't recognize you. What has been your experience, I guess, with that?
For the most part, I go unrecognized, but that's fine by me. I don't mind. I'm not like really talking in front of people that much and getting huge recognition, anyways. But every once in a while, someone will be like, "Oh, saw your match with Ramos, Big Ten Finals. That was awesome. Good job," stuff like that. And then people, or at the beginning of the class, beginning of the year, they ask me, we talk a little bit, and then they follow me a little bit, and then I tell them it'll be on ESPN or Big Ten Network, and they tell me good job. So every once in a while, I'll get a random person, but it's not like everyone's walking around saying, "Oh my God." But,
Well, you're probably going to get more attention though this year. I mean, national media is going to be coming in, and because you're going to be trying to join that group.
Yeah.
Is that something you have to be able to handle, and what do you need to do to anticipate dealing with things that normally don't come with being a wrestler?
Yeah, it's definitely something I have to be ready for. But I think it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. I just, I don't need to change anything up. I don't need to do, because more people are covering me. I don't need to go, do 10 more sprints or 100 more sprints and maybe hurt myself, or do 100 more pounds, 50 more pounds on a weightlifting exercise. Just stick with the same things I've been doing, focus, and I won't be distracted by outside.
What did you, Nick suffered a really difficult defeat. What did you talk to him about? Did you talk to him about it and tell him how did you handle it as a teammate?
Yeah, I didn't see him till afterwards. I was in the back. I watched it, and then I started my warm up after it got done. And I just told him, good job, keep your head up. It's just, he had a great career here, and for him, I was very highly recruited, and in the national scene did a lot of wrestling in the national stuff when I was younger. He really didn't. He was a one-time high school state champion, and he's just gotten so much better. And for him, it's a heartbreaking loss, but he knows that he did, everything that he could, so it's tough, but I guess it happens.
Excuse me.
And not to look too far into the future, but I will. But Olympics is still something that's on your mind beyond your experience at Ohio State?
Yeah. Yep. So 2016 is the goal, and then 2020 is not ruled out yet.
How do you feel physically? It was a long year. It was a lot of challenge. How do you feel? You just like
I feel good. I was pretty sore yesterday, but I feel good. I feel really good. Kind of excited. I'm excited for the freestyle season. And, everything. My thumb will be healed up by then. Hopefully, it's gotten a lot better. So.
The difference in freestyle, is that some ways helpful? That it's like a new challenge now? Okay,
yeah.
You're done with this part of your year.
Yeah.
And now you got something totally different. Does that kind of help you in some ways? Keep going?
Yeah, it keeps motivated, and it's something that I never really won at the senior level. Won at pretty much all the levels up to this level. So I have a lot of work to do, and I'm excited for it though.
So did you allow yourself anything to get you off track for even a day? I mean, you're allowed to just take a breath and say, "Okay, I'm happy about this," or do you just? Is it just?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely relax, and it's. I mean, there's no. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I mean, I'm not. It's not like a crazy focus on the next goal. Like I'm definitely relaxed and. I'm not gonna worry about a diet right now. That's not affecting me for next season.
Right.
So.
And you mentioned the team goal. What do you feel like? Where's the future of Ohio State wrestling going? And what do you think your own personal accomplishment can try to do for the program?
I think it can help motivate some of our top guys. And I think it can help with their confidence. Shows they can win. Like, why not? Why can't Bo Jordan win a title next year? Why can't Kyle Snyder be true freshman? Why can't he win? Jaden, the kid who beat Nick Heflin is a true freshman, and the kid we have coming in beat him. So why can't he win? Who cares if he's a freshman? The kid Rutherford, why couldn't I guarantee Cal's telling him, why can't you win? You won Cadet World title. You already beat me once. Why not you? So it's kind of why not him? And so I'm excited. I think we have a lot of work to do in the off season. That's for sure. And but we're looking. Coach Ryan and I are looking at some of the stuff. Just super early projections, and it looks. We could do really, really good, or we could do very bad.
Well, is it good to have Hunter back too? Have your brother back competing again? I mean, he was working out all year with you, and what does it mean to you to have him back competing again next year?
It'll be great. We both feed off each other real well. We've always been back to back. When he was younger, he was first and I was second, and now I usually go first. So we feed off each other, and it'll be good. Hopefully, I can motivate him a little bit more than he is, and he can join me.
Now, usually your mother isn't able to watch because she's too nervous, but I noticed in the crowd shots on TV Saturday night, she was sitting there.
Yeah.
How was she during the tournament?
She was good. She was nervous. She's always nervous, but I have to tell her. I walk up to her before every match. I walked up to her before every one of my matches there. I said, make sure you watch. So it's fun. And I can see why she gets nervous. When I watch Hunter, I get more nervous than I do when I wrestle. So I can't even imagine having a son that would wrestle, and the nervousness. But I just tell her, listen, this is fun. I'm not nervous. And I tell her I'm going to win all the time. Sometimes I don't though, but she don't need to know that.